because it was kind of crazy, man. Like after my diaper party, shout out to me. But like my partner, man, he literally was like, "Yeah, bro, now I want to hang out with you, whatever." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." So he comes and picks me up, and I go, I haven't seen his house or whatever. And then so he's like, "You never seen my house?" So I'm like, "All right, let's go see your house." I go over there. I'm like, okay, the house is it's a house. I mean, it has a bedroom and a bathroom and a living room and shit. Amazing. So then he's like, right, 4 rooms, all that type of shit, Thomas. That's it. And so then I'm like, okay, well, now I'm like, all right, well, shit, what are we gonna do? We got some time to kill. We had some appearances at the club later, and he's like, yeah, let's just ride around. And so we're riding, and I don't know, we live in St. Louis, and it's this park, and it's a known park. It's called O'Fallon Park, and I'm spaced out. I'm on my phone. I'm like, all that BS.
I don't know where the hell you going.
Yo, I look up, and we're doing a ride through O'Fallon Park, and I'm like, what in the world? I have not been here since I was 16, 17 years old, back when I didn't care about my life. So, but anyway, it was kind of cool. What's up, bro?
Listen, that made me think about a story. Because like low-key back, you say 16, 17.
Yeah.
Back in high school, you know what I'm saying? Like I used to kick it with, shout out to my boy Brandon. I used to kick with my boy Brandon. And he had a family in the city, from the city. And we would go to some of the spots that he was from or had family from or whatnot, or knew people. And I would say this, any city you're going to, make sure you go to spots where you actually know the people. Don't go to any spot where you don't know people. That's just the worst thing you can do. Anyways, it was a good time, very, like, for me, you know what I'm saying, very good. But we actually went through O'Fallon Park, and it was chill. Was it a Saturday or Sunday? I'm not sure what day it was. It was chill, but people was just cruising. You know what I'm saying?
Cruising down the,
chilling,
that's it.
Vibing.
It's probably a Sunday.
You know what I'm saying? Probably was a Sunday. Sitting on the side, you know what I'm saying? We're cruising through.
That's St. Louis shit.
I just remember like someone did something, and then like they jumped out and like popped like maybe 3 or 4 shots at someone, maybe like 2. I don't know, a couple shots at someone. It's a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? I just remember when it happened, you know what I'm saying? Like we was nowhere near it, you know what I'm saying, to be real with you. But when it happened, like fast forward, you know what I'm saying, we like the whole joint was just like regular. You know what I'm saying? It's like the shots went off and the people just went about their day. They were just like, yeah, cool. All right, we good. And like, I'm not saying this like I'm surprised now. Because if you partake in St. Louis at all, but by any stretch of the mind, you know what I'm saying, then you understand like, some stuff it happens. It is what it is. But like looking back now, it's like low key kind of crazy.
It is absolutely crazy. And I want to say this, shout out to O'Fallon Park, but more of a shout out to our lives.
Facts. Facts. Man, I got another crazy story.
Yeah.
Because I was at but I ain't gonna tell. I'll tell another time. All right, you know what? We back. It's your boy Jay. We back at it.
Welcome back. I'm Thomas.
I'm Ashley Booker.
All right, and we're welcome back to Musing Around. We're going to talk about some stuff today. This is a show where we jump on and muse on different topics. Today, we're going to talk about a couple stuff. Like before, if you're tuning in from YouTube, understand that you're only watching part of the segment. You're not watching the whole thing. So if you want to watch the whole episode, you're going to have to go to Spotify. And where else, guys?
Apple Music.
Apple Music, yeah.
And also, coming soon, we'll have, obviously we're on Apple Music, we're on Spotify. Clearly, you'll get a taste of it on YouTube. And then coming soon, we will have some conversations that we do have off camera on some subscription models. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah,
be on the lookout for that.
We'll have basically what we're gonna do is this. We're gonna have an opportunity, you know what I'm saying, just to have back behind the scenes talks. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
So you can jump in. And this is for the people who support us. Let's
Absolutely.
be real. This
Absolutely.
is not for the people who just fly by night, you know what I'm saying, type of deal. This is people who's like real, like, yo, I like this, I mess with y'all, and this is what it is. You can hear some of the back channeling conversations that happens before we jump onto the episode. Which you heard like us a little bit today.
Yeah, man. We talk about all kind of stuff, guys. You guys, it'll blow your mind. Honestly, every time I drive home, I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
I learn something new every time.
We do 5 episodes before we start the episode.
We really do, guys. We really do.
I'm trying to tell you. All right, so let's jump into it. I think the first thing, what do we want to talk about today?
God, it's so much to unpack, man. I mean, I almost feel like a kid on Christmas because it's been so much shit that has happened. I feel like
it has
that needs some unpacking.
It has.
Which box are we opening first?
God, what box are we opening, guys? What are we opening?
It's Christmas. All right, let's talk about. As you know, Jay always got a topic. Let's talk about I had one thing I thought was interesting. We can use it in a little bit. Quantity versus quality.
Ooh.
Oh, I know. Thomas just stopped. He just stared at the table for a second. He was like,
I'm trying to think of what we thought. What do you mean by that?
quality. So, what is what I mean? Quantity versus quality. I'm talking in context. I'm talking about in context to, from a male perspective, context of women. So, a significant other talking to someone. Do you go for quantity or quality?
Whew.
And then we can muse into it, like the mindset behind it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But we can start first. Let's go around the room. We can just say,
let's do that. Let's do that.
Like, which side we on? Personally, me, I'm on quality.
Oh yeah.
Go.
You know, I've been both sides before. You know, there's been
Man, talk
times
to
where
him,
there's
man.
been,
Talk to him.
you know,
Only quality for me.
there's been times where there's been quantity. You know,
Pushing P. Pushing P. Pushing P.
but then there's times where quality has won. You know what I mean?
Okay.
When it comes down to it, it's just one. You know what I mean? And that's
I'm gonna
Hold on, Paul. That's a good way to end it, brother.
yeah.
Yeah, I ended on quality too. Brother.
Now listen, guys. I'm gonna speak. I'm just gonna be, I guess,
Be real.
devil's advocate.
Be real. Hey, be real.
I'm not speaking for myself. I'm just speaking for people I know. I would say that quality, quantity. That makes sense.
He can have it both ways.
Wait, did you just say all
Ash
that?
eating his cake too.
Did you say all
He's
that
having
to
it
say
and
the
eating
same
it.
thing he said?
No. He's saying a lot of a lot.
I said a lot of good things.
Oh, quality, quantity.
Quality.
That's a whole conversation right there, brother.
QQ. This might be a new thing. Why need to get t-shirts made?
Right.
He down with OPP.
Check, baby.
He down with that.
Okay. All right. So, let's go definition first. What we think quality versus quantity is. So, I'm happy to explain quality. Quality to me is talking to someone who, being picky about who you talk to, and choosing someone who checks more of the boxes that you're looking for, especially physically, than not.
I would say I'm gonna have to go on the opposite side of that. I would say that sometimes like quality can be like shit. Man, I've met some girls who, and this is in my previous life, of course, that that maybe they provided some kind of I don't know, skill, attribute, trait. Maybe they're hella cool. Maybe they're hella understanding. Maybe they are just a writer and whatever. And they may not be the most aesthetically beautiful. And then I've known girls who are beautiful who don't offer you shit. You know?
Hold on. Wait. So you saying quality, you cannot look good and be quality?
I think you can.
I thought that's what we were talking about.
I think quality. I think quality comes from your soul.
No. Okay, so y'all making me sound like I'm just.
God, you are such a chauvinist, Jay. God,
you really narrowed it down, though. But we can narrow it down. We can talk about that.
man. Jay is chauvinist, yo.
No.
He an undercover chauvinist, yo.
No, listen. First off, I'm gonna be real with you. I did say my definition is someone that checks most of your boxes, but I did it in addition to that. I said, but they definitely checking the boxes of how you think they look. You know what I'm saying? Of how you think, not subjective. That's very subjective.
But I mean, can I speak to this? Is that we live in such a like visual and I guess sensory like age to where we honestly, to be real, women, men, nobody has a chance anymore because of this. Like a long time ago, man, like the girls who you met and were in your circle were only girls you're subjected to. Now, man, with social media, like hell, you get to see all these fucking girls, and you be like, oh, I mean, there's a lot of good looking girls out here. I mean, so you start to kind of just your mind wander. Not saying you want them. Let me make that very clear.
Yeah,
I don't want those girls. I don't want no damn Instagram girl. I'm just trying to tell you that. But it just when the Instagram is going, you be like, oh, well, there's a lot of good looking people out here.
It's hard to do a quality check like that though on Instagram with all them filters.
I don't think you're doing a quality check. That's why I say I think quality is more than that.
So it's quantity when you're looking on Instagram.
But let me ask you this though. Let's be real. Let's all be real for a second.
Talk to me.
Let's be real. When you going out with your homies, you know what I'm saying? And you're in a particular spot, you're in this particular spot, whatever the case might be, a club, whatever spot you like to go to, and and some women walk in, a group of women walk in. And you got one bad, I'm talking about bad looking girl in the center, maybe two bad ones, you know what I'm saying? And you with like maybe 3 or 4 of your boys, you know what I'm saying? It's probably like 3 of them. Or let's say 5 of them, right? And 2 of them bad. One of them real bad, but the other one's like, bad. And the other girls, you know what I'm saying, is like, they cool, you know what I'm saying? Mind you, at this point, you don't know anything about them, so you can't judge them off of any other quality. You're just going off of looks. And I'm be real with everybody, that's what you go off of. When you don't talk to people, you're going off of looks to decide if you want to talk.
There has to be some kind of attraction.
I'm just being real with
sure.
you. Like, you're not literally going off of like, well, you said something really intriguing, I heard on the side. No, you really going off of just looks. So I'm saying this, play with me. Well, through the scenario. So so they walk in, right? And you got your homies with you. Everyone knows they got maybe either themselves or they got that one friend that's like, you know what? I don't care. I'm just gonna go try to talk to all of them, right? You know what I'm saying? They don't really care. They don't shoot their shot until someone say yes. And then they got a friend who's going to sit back and be like, all right, cool. I want this one. So actually, no, pause. You got the next friend who's going to go straight for the one that looked the baddest. You know what I'm saying? And they go straight for them. Then you got a friend who's going to sit back and be like, all right, cool. I'm going to chill, scope the scene a little bit, and watch what some people do. And then I'm going to kind of like just swing in and make my move, make my presence known. You know what I'm saying? That to me is how, in a basic level, not in depth, right? Not like looking at past looks. Because at this point, we're talking about looks. That represents a quality versus quantity mentality at the most basic level. Meaning, I think you got one guy who's like, all right, cool. I'm just here to get a win, right? And you got some guys like, nah, I just don't want any win. I want the win to count the most. I want the win to make me feel like, yep. Now, okay. And I'm not saying this is not like
get on, Thomas.
I'm not saying it's not chauvinistic.
No, I'm just breaking down what he's saying. He's saying quality now is dude that's wanting the bad one. Quantity is dude that's trying to shoot his shot. And,
but listen,
numbers
man,
game at that point.
Well, I could play numbers game even with bad girls. And they ain't worth shit.
That's what he's talking about.
Yeah, okay,
he's talking about quality and quantity.
No, he's talking about that.
That's if the bad girl group jumps in there.
You know what bad girls are like.
He's saying this group
sometimes
has
the
like
worst
some
girls
10s,
you gonna meet in your planet Earth,
a few 5s, and a 3. You know what I'm saying?
But think about it though. Yeah, think about it. You got friends. If it's not you, it's not even a diss. I think most men fit into either category.
Yeah. My friends divide and conquer though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But
like everybody plays their role though too.
But
because you got the one, that. You got the gorgeous, the pretty one.
Yeah.
You call him the lighthouse, right? You send him in first.
Okay.
He might not have this, but he'll
get the attention.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Hey, bring him over.
The Trojan horse.
Right.
The Trojan horse.
Right. He might say some dumb shit, so we don't let that one talk. You know what I'm saying?
But to my point, to play your position, you got to know. Everyone can't be quality and play your position. You know what I mean? Everyone can't go. You can't have 5 dudes going for or 3 dudes going for the baddest chick at the same time. You can, but not relentlessly.
No, okay. I'm gonna unpack this because
we talking basic right now.
I'm not going deep into the conversation.
We are.
But this is what I typically do. All right. This is just me, and I'm giving you guys a little bit of pee here too. All right. Now check this out.
Yep.
What I do is this. If I see like a group of girls and there's maybe one I like, I don't pay attention to one I like. I talk to all the rest of them.
Okay.
I show them attention.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you guys why I do that. Because the one who always gets the attention, I was so used to everybody coming straight to her.
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk to her. Now she curious. I'm like, what the fuck wrong with him? Why he don't see me?
Talk to everybody but me.
Yeah.
But guess what, baby girl? Yeah, you're right. But then sometimes through that process, I find out some of your friends way cooler. And so
he gonna adjust the glasses.
Hey, yo, Ashley X was in the building today. So sometimes you'll find somebody who's way cooler, and to me, I feel like, and maybe I'm exposing my age. I just think that I've been, around and been, I guess, blessed enough to have had a lot of social encounters with some different females to where it's just like, sometimes to me, it's just your inner being like, yeah, I gotta be attracted to you. You can't just be like, you know what I mean? But there is value, I think, almost in every person, depending on the situation. I just think sometimes when I'm dealing with women that are aesthetically beautiful, sometimes because of that, they don't develop other parts of their personality. I love it when girls are beautiful and don't know it. Those are my favorites.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
so if there's my kryptonite, have a girl come down here who's gorgeous and doesn't know she's gorgeous.
Okay, but Ash,
Kryptonite.
I'm gonna tell you this.
I get weak.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. You still a quality guy though.
Absolutely. And
you still a quality guy though. And
That's it.
And
that's
I'm
where
saying,
the arrogance comes. I
listen,
get it.
hold on. I'm making it basic at this level because I agree with everything you said. Listen, I judge a woman off of way more just looks. To be real
Oh
with you.
man, you gotta have your shit
Way
together.
more
Let's make
than
that
just
clear.
looks. Yeah, yeah, extremely.
Dude, I
clear.
could care less what you. I mean, I do care, but that is like just almost like a cherry on top of a cake.
Oh yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Go ahead.
I mean, you start there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying this, and by the way, we all taken, so we ain't worried about that.
And then it's more than looks though. It's what you're attracted to too.
Correct. No, it's
And the
subjective.
What's a 10 to
Vibes.
you might not be a 10 to you. Might not be a 10
How about
to
this?
you.
Can I? I'm sorry. I just want to say this one thing. Have you ever been like talking to somebody or having a moment with a person? You're like, wow, this is amazing.
Yeah.
And they might even be like, really, the girl you really typically might even like go for. And it's just like, damn, but I'm like having such a good time.
That's real.
This shit happens. This is real. And that's why I feel like sometimes the soul connection, which I understand that sometimes to get to soul connection, people do got to be attracted to you aesthetically to even have the conversation. But I do know that that type of shit does exist. So sometimes you might, that's why I always feel like this. I feel like 9s, 10s don't get as much attention as people think. I think 8s and 7s win across the board. And 7s definitely win because I think guys have enough confidence to approach them. People talk to them. They can get guys like this.
Okay.
A super, super duper attractive woman, people are scared of her. So a lot of times she gets approached by certain types of guys. Guys got to have confidence. That's why like it could be maybe somebody of I guess the new high value male thing, or it could be just a guy who has just mega confidence, and that can happen without any value. It's just he can just be warped.
That brings me to my point. Back to my point. Because we talking quality versus quantity. We talking mindset. And we talking about basic mindset of, at this point, how men walk into the situation. So I'm not talking about from a female perspective. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even talking about from a male perspective, talking from a male perspective. I'm talking about just male perspective, talking to female perspective, specifically. You know what I'm saying? How the outlook of we have, you're definitely quality. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about Thomas because he hasn't said it.
It really depends on what time of my life it was.
He said, what section of life are we talking about?
I agree. Let's go back to early section of life. Let's say like early 20s. You know what I'm saying?
Early 20s.
By the way, we all 22. Early 20s.
So this is last year. So talk about last year, Thomas.
That was quantity, Thomas.
Quantity.
That was quantity.
See, I was still quality.
Yeah, we know. I know.
You've always been like, but Jay, this is like you're like a, I guess the best way to, my interpretation of you is, not to put our ages out there, but I'm older than
I don't mind.
and so therefore, at the end of the day, Jay always talked like a person my age or older from the day I met him. Okay. So therefore, he always had this level of maturity and this level of thing going on that, I mean, it's just, you're either born with that shit or you're not. You know what I mean?
That's fair. That's fair. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. That's a good compliment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's cheers on that,
Cheers.
brother. Cheers on that compliment about me, brother. Yeah. Okay.
Meanwhile, he had that hoe ass friend tag along with him.
Now,
But I think you need that though. Because this is my thing though. First off, at a basic level, every person can't be quality.
no.
Or else it messes up the whole vibe, the energy. Because like I've seen some people, like you ever been in a like think back to when you were single, right? You ever been like in a situation where you out, like you see like that example I gave, two bad women, one of them super bad, the other one's good, super bad as well, and another like the other three friends are like cool, you know what I'm saying? Not bad, but it's cool. You know what I'm saying? And then you see like all the dudes in the group fight over the baddest one. You know what I'm saying? It looks like they stumbling over each other. They're not literally fighting each other, but low key they almost is. You know what I
No,
mean?
they are.
It's not a good look.
And yeah, it's not a good look, bro. It look. I think I can't tell you how it looks from a female perspective, but from a male perspective, it just look like you don't know what you do with yourself. You know what I mean?
I agree, and I feel like, by the way, guys, and this is real life. Like, friends should not ever even move that way.
No,
like, man, listen, man. Like, I'm one of those guys where it's like this, man. If you like her, man, go
ahead.
You know,
as you should.
There's plenty of fish, right?
But not necessarily saying that. Now, listen. Now, if you don't win, I mean, there's another batter. It's like if you strike out, right?
Yeah.
I let a person strike out. If they're gonna strike out, they're gonna strike out. I mean, we're talking about uncharted waters here. We're not talking about charted waters. I don't play that shit. If it's a person, I'm just being honest. Like, I don't understand some of these new age friends. Like, I don't get that.
Explain that to the listeners.
Okay, guys, let me explain charted water. Charted water is like, okay, if that's your man's ex, man, stay the fuck away from her, man. Like, what the fuck? How hard is this? Like, dude, clearly they have something deeper. They had a deep relationship.
Yeah.
There's no reason. There's too many women out here. We live in a very, very abundant place.
Yeah.
There is no reason to have to go after your friend or somebody you care about's ex, knowing the kind of emotional connections that happen in a relationship.
Let me ask you this. Dang, it's gonna change a little bit.
Go ahead.
But I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask both of you.
Yeah.
All right. When it comes to that, though, is it cool for a friend to go to charted water when you get married?
You say what? What? Excuse me?
Nah, I don't think so.
So
what?
let's say you're married to
Yes.
someone totally different.
Yeah.
Right. And they go to some of the
I gotta
water,
understand this one.
They go to some of the water that you charted, right? That you went through and that you're
And they're married now?
No.
You're married
to somebody
to
else.
somebody
I
else.
see what you're saying.
And they start going through your past charted water.
Yeah, but no.
You said no?
And I'm gonna tell you why no. It's too many women out here. Are you telling me?
But you
because
married.
I don't give a fuck. Listen, I'm gonna tell you because I'm talking to people out here. And hey, and I'm talking to y'all.
Let me put my hood on.
Yeah, thank you. No, but I'm talking to people out here because honestly, at the end of the day, there is still a thing where it's like, yeah, bro, I'll let niggas know. Yeah, that was my ex.
But you married though, bro.
I don't give a fuck. What I'm saying is, I don't care about the girl.
Your homeboy
I
knew
care
though,
about
too.
my friend's intent because at that point, damn, nigga was looking at the whole time I was dating her.
Yeah.
Ooh, so it makes you think.
It make me think.
Okay, what
it
about
make
you,
me
Thomas?
wonder.
What about
He's waiting
you?
to shoot his
And
shot.
I don't want to or
Oh,
maybe
he
he was,
married now.
or maybe, or guys, I'm gonna go on the dark web with this one. Maybe they were already fucking around.
Oh, your
You
mind
see?
playing tricks right there.
Well, that's why I don't want them tricks to get played. So therefore,
what about what if it was true love?
True love.
yeah, I don't believe in that shit.
I really love her.
Wait, the timing wasn't right for you, but it was right for him.
And hey, guess what? That's too fucking bad. Go find somebody else.
Cupid shot his shot and hit them both.
Jay,
Hey,
I'm looking at the camera. Go find somebody else.
Hey, yo, Ash said the timing wasn't right for both of us.
Yeah. Because you were my friend.
Right.
Guess what happens?
Your time's off too,
Yeah.
nigga.
My boy. You hear me? I couldn't have said it better.
If my watch is broken, so is yours.
It's all broken,
Hey,
man.
yo.
Yeah.
So what did you think about this, Thomas? You agree with that?
What? Which one? You talking about like dating
you're
married?
You're married. Your friend talks to one of your exes. You married.
I ain't playing that shit. I'm so sorry.
You said don't do it.
Like Ashley said, there's many
So many women out here, man. Why in the world?
Okay.
Why y'all gotta go? Come in my.
Okay.
Don't come in my.
Okay. This is how
too much sense.
In my bubble.
But look, this is how I honestly feel. And you be like, Jay, you just skating backwards just skate backwards. No, bro.
I love
I
it.
honestly
Let's
feel
go.
like if I'm married, I don't care. And this is the reason why I don't care. Look, here's the thing, man.
Damn, you're gonna win the women with this one.
Obviously, there's some circumstances though that go along with it, probably, huh?
For me, or just in
There's
general?
always exceptions to rules.
Yeah, of course.
They would have to come talk to me like I'm a priest.
Nope.
Annulling their wedding.
Nope.
On one knee,
Tell me your reasoning. Tell me your reasoning.
you must bow about 5 times when you ask me.
They don't come like an R&B
Say
song.
a prayer.
An R&B song. Baby, please.
Did you bring gifts?
Right. Did you guys tithe?
Listen. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back.
Okay.
So, my thing is this. If I'm with someone, look, if I found the one for me, I found the one for me, bro. Like, I'm be real with you. All the other women that I talk to don't really matter at that point. And at that point, how I truthfully feel is, I'm be real with you. How I truthfully
All right,
feel
Jay, you
is,
win. God
I
damn
want you to be happy. You know what I'm saying? Cause look, I'm be real
Jay
with you.
wins this argument. I
I'm
gonna
be real
fake
with you.
That does look like we hella petty.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut my ass up, man. Jay, you win, bro.
They over there like, Ashley and Tom is petty as hell, man.
Me and Tom's out here jumping the motherfucker outside. Like, man, hey, don't ever look at them girls. Go find some more.
He said, "This is mine forever. This is mine forever. You better come from a different state." Now, player.
Yeah, you better go get you some more girls. You hear me?
My thing is this, man. I think as men, we feel like we want to, like, once we conquer, it's ours. We conquered it. No one else can touch it.
Is that like a what? What's that called?
Mentality.
No, it's a masculine thing, right?
It is 100%.
Oh.
It's like, you know, you see Ash, he's doing a setup. But let me finish my point. He's doing a setup. So my point is this, you know, like at some point you gotta realize you're married. You found the one you found. You know what I'm saying? And the person who you left from your past, right? Even the ones who you wanted to be the one and it wasn't the one, in reality, it was never going to be yours.
But I'm not thinking about them. I'm thinking about my homeboy.
Yeah, but
my friend.
Yeah, but here's the thing though.
The audacity.
Here's the thing. If they was your friend the whole time and they really wanted to be with the person and they just let it play out. And I'm going down the path, right? And they really they was scheming the whole time, and then you broke up and you moved on and got married, and then they decided to come in and talk to a girl who you used to talk to before, you know what I'm saying? They was like, "Look, I like you, I think you cool," and they hit it off, you know what I'm saying? And they doing pretty good. At the end of the day, why does it matter?
Okay, look.
If you married.
I'm gonna tell you, okay.
If you married.
I'm gonna tell the story before I got married.
Yeah.
It's a little weird. It's a shaky story. I'm not gonna leave all names out.
Okay.
But check this out. I literally I know. Bing, 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 bing. No, but like,
we have to wrap this.
We're gonna talk about robots and technology and some stocks. No, but like literally, I had a close friend. I had a close friend. And what happened is that you know, I was dating this new girl, and it was another girl that, you know, I used to mess around with or whatever, and we were still kind of cool, whatever. We were still kind of friend, yeah, kind of weird, you know. And I was at work, so that shows you how old it was. By the way, any women like Steph, anybody who's watching, like just when I was working.
Ashley had a real job.
When I had a real job. It was an adult back when I was a little kid. Anyway, so what happened?
I was not the man I was today.
Yeah, I'm a little boy now. So I was like, all right, cool, whatever. And then we're walking by one day and she gets upset and we're talking. And I'm just like, whatever. And I'm just joking. And I'm like, why? Because you probably F blood.
Oh.
And she said, oh my God, did he? And I said, oh, so he did?
Gotcha.
I said, you stupid B, get out of my car. And I wasn't even dating her. And so then, okay, time passes. I don't care. Whatever. Because you're right. I have another girl at the time. I don't even care. Yeah. And so then I'm like, one time I'm hanging out with him and one of his came by and was disgustingly bad. Not even gonna fake it. Uh-huh. I'm walking out to my car, minding my own fucking business. She's like, all right, it was nice to meet you. I said, oh, nice to meet you. I'm driving. Boom. We get to the thing. Boom. She said, hey. And I said, what up? I don't know. Shit, were you trying to do anything else later? And I was like, shit. Yeah, I mean, what's up? No. I said, what's up? And so then, you know, whatever leads to whatever. Now, when that happens, guess what happens?
Wait, hold on. There's a lot of whatever.
It's a lot of whatever. So I'm trying to keep it.
I followed him.
Tommy knows exactly where I'm at. And so,
Jay doing foul plays on here.
Hey, whatever.
My bad.
And so then now, yeah, we're kind of like dating at this time. And so we're kind of like dating at this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so then when this happens, I'm like, this is weird. And then I told dude, and I was like, look, dude, you know, like me and him are like still like our only two friends.
Hold on, wait, pause.
Go.
So you start dating?
Yeah.
Hold on, wait. And you said the comment you said before?
But what did he do to me?
Okay, no.
But what did he do to me,
I'm
Jay?
gonna let you finish. My bad.
Jay.
My fault.
Jay.
My fault.
Jay.
Just
No,
tit for
I don't
tat.
care if you don't let me finish.
No,
but
I'm
Jay,
gonna let you finish.
What did he do to me?
He did.
But now they're not homeboys now.
Because now we're on some like weirdo stuff. So it's like
So I'm gonna let you finish.
now we're weirdo friends.
I got questions, but I gotta let you finish.
What they call them Eskimo brothers.
Yeah, we're totally Eskimo brothers. Me and him, I think me and him might be, because then I found out something about another girl that I knew.
Yeah.
I think we're like Eskimo brothers like 4 or 5 times. It's sick. Yeah.
Was it? So
Something was aligned all funky.
Hey, yo, wherever you're at, I hope you don't.
in here and tell us all about the alignment of the stars on
Yes.
that one. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Maybe it's all astrological.
It is.
I'm gonna look at the camera and say this: hurt people hurt people.
Yeah.
That's
you're
real.
right. You're
That's
right.
real.
Hey, yeah, and I didn't, and honestly, and then me and the girl, we didn't really last that long, but we're still friends to this day.
That's what's up. You know what?
Shout out to her.
I'm
She
not
knows
gonna-
more than she. If she's listening, yeah.
See,
Cheers.
I was about to say cheers, but you know, I don't know if I want to cheers to that. You know
It
what I'm
ended up a
saying?
good story. It's a good story.
It is.
I mean, everybody's
First
happy.
Me and Dude are still friends.
Everybody's happy.
I mean, we're
Everybody's
still
still
Eskimo
friends.
brother friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're like weird friends.
Yeah. You ain't look. You can't look him in the eye to this day.
Nah, I told him the truth. He already knew what happened.
Well, I mean, that's true. I mean, you said. Yeah, you said.
Who
you was
started?
dating.
Who started this? Who saw? Look, I'm a big believer, guys. In
Karma?
rules. No, not karma. Rules of engagement. Meaning that, like, now listen. Me and these brothers have rules of engagement. They change rules of engagement. The rules of engagement change. Somebody has to change the rules. But if we've already kind of like have a core line of values that we all hold true,
Yeah.
then that's the rules of engagement. Anybody breaks that, they know they're in breach of something, right?
Uncharted territory.
Correct. Meaning that they know they're fucking up. It's like a dog peeing on the floor. They know, yo, I fucked up.
Okay.
Right? Because literally the girl, remember when I got pissed off about the very first time, right? And the girl said, and he was like, oh my God, you fucking told him? The girl told me. He was pissed because he was like, that's my partner.
No.
So it's like, okay, here we go. And he said, I knew he was going to trip because he, even though y'all weren't dating, I know he said, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, but you wasn't dating. Okay, that's a little different.
He wasn't dating her. That was his college girlfriend.
Oh, well, that's still a little different. That's outside
So
the bounds.
right. So we're talking about we're Eskimo brothers on exes.
Okay.
We don't do it like.
I mean,
But that's
people
what we
had
talking
that
about.
before.
That's what we talking about.
Not really, because
we talking about steal your girl type shit?
No,
that's out of bounds.
No.
Now you're gone too
No.
far, buddy.
We're not talking about that. But
We
it's
ain't talking about that Trey
it's
Songz
different.
shit.
It's different when someone talks to an ex of yours when you were married, right? Because they know that you talk to them, right? Versus someone
But
talk
does
to
that seem just
Hold
a
on.
little malicious, man?
Yeah. Well.
Thought
but
out?
I'm saying the difference between someone talking to someone
Like a thought out crime.
Hold on, wait. Before you talk to him, right? You know what I'm saying?
Premeditated.
Kinda. You know what I'm saying? But in a scenario where someone like, hey, look, I happen to talk to this girl, and then we hooked up, whatever the case may be. Fast forward, you talk to this girl, you know what I'm saying? And you like, hey, I'm talking to this girl. I'm not gonna tell you I hooked up with her. You know what I'm saying? I just let you do your thing. And then she tells you, hey, look, 2 years ago we hooked up. That's a little different. Because I didn't know you was talking to that person. It's things that happen before you. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Versus you talk to this person. I seen you talk to this person.
How about this? I'll put a little bit of scope to this because I've dealt with 2 situations that were kind of weird. Another situation was I was like, okay, the guy, I met him afterwards.
Yeah.
So and I used to mess with his girl, and I didn't know, but I met him newly. So that I think is null and void.
Yeah.
Now, when a person, if y'all my partners,
Yeah.
right, and y'all end up with one of my exes, I'd be like,
It's the thing, because it could be, who's pulling. He might be pulling strings. Your homeboy might be pulling strings
look,
while he's
one
confiding in you. Say like,
Man,
you know
but
what I'm saying?
but
Like,
you married
my
though.
homeboy's
How many-
confiding
how
in
many
me
guys-
about his girl at the
how
time,
many
right?
guys do that shit though, Jay. We know this.
But you
They be
married.
setting traps with your girl.
I
and
feel
so
you.
what I'm
That's
trying to say-
different, though. That's
No,
different,
it's
though.
not. If they end up together,
Hold on, wait, pause. First off,
I'm fighting them.
I'm
You gotta see me.
gonna say this to the camera. Listen,
The glasses.
and I
Fucking fight.
said the glass. I'm gonna put my hood on.
I'm spicy today, guys.
By the way, we all got hoodies
This
on.
spicy ass.
Spicy ass. Spicy.
Hey, shout out to Hoodie Weather. Shout out to Hoodie Weather.
Yo, shout out to the Midwest.
I'm gonna say this right now, man. Look, and I'm saying this to the camera. I only want what's mine. Point blank.
Me
What I'm saying was this. What I'm saying was this. If that end up happening for however it happened, I move on, pick mine, got mine. As long as like they ain't cheating.
We're not friends no more though. How about that? I can live with that.
Wait. I'm with you. Fast forward.
Don't come to my house.
Fast forward. I find mine, and then you find yours and something I used to talk to. Look, I'm happy for you, man. I'm happy for you.
I'm not happy for you.
I'm happy for you.
I hope you fucking.
I'm happy for you.
I hope you guys are miserable.
I'm happy for you. And we're gonna end this segment on that.
Shout out to pettiness.
Hey, we gotta have this conversation again. We gotta, maybe we'll continue, but we gotta have this conversation.
We're gonna have it again, definitely with a female perspective.
Because like we didn't really go into the full depth of quality versus quantity. We just kind of touched the surface, which I think is.
Maybe we do a part 2.
Yeah, you should start with the surface though, right?
Mm-hmm.
You should go too deep. Yeah,
now we go deep.
Now we
Next
go
one.
versus for real quality versus quantity.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Quantity of those ones that don't matter.
I agree.
A little bit what Ash is saying.
Yeah.
But look, for all your friends out there with Ash, if you talking to one of his exes, bro, you dead.
Dead. DEAD. And if
Or
I ever
Thomas.
find out, don't ever come to my house.
I ain't killing nobody, but
Man, wait, Mr. Algorithm and computer. No, neither am I.
No. He said, "I'm not a killer, but don't test me."
Hey, no, Mr. Algorithm, I am so not. I'm Mr. Rogers over here. I just got black shades on.
No, we're not. All right. So we're gonna wind this one down. You'll catch us in the next segment. All right. Peace.